Yo, what's happening, Marshmallows? It's Mother Viper here, and I got some Kowloon domination with the Scorpion because I'm coolos. Right now, I had some tiny bit of feedback from. I even gave a subscriber from my last video on how to some basic tips, hardware-wise, on do gameplay commentary. That's kind of cool. But yeah, this is now the talking side. Fuck the hardware. I gave you some basic tips. I gave you the stuff you need to know when it comes down to it. So guys, do that. Oh, I feel like I'm dying. But this is some more gameplay commentary tips and the talking side. Now, first things first. When it comes to doing this, I've got two things. Well, two ways you can go. You can either be yourself, or you can create a character. The big thing when creating a character is, warning, you got to live up to that character, because you start breaking out of it, people might not like it. So if you sit and think about it, can you live in this one character you created for all that time? Not many people can. I want to mention that, just saying. But yeah, many people kind of fail that way, because they make a character and then about a month or so down the line they can't be asked with it, and then no one likes them anymore because they want to be the character. They want to see the character, and it's like, oh, and then it all goes to shit. So it's up to you what you want to do. If you can live in that character, fair enough. People do. There's loads of people out there famous for having a character on this. So yeah. Now, that's just really tip number one. Tip number two is changing your voice. Now, I haven't got the best voices in the world. To be honest with you, I don't really sound like this. You're probably hearing a very nasally, cold-like voice. Now, I'll have a nasally, cold-like voice in real life. It's just the mic. So one thing you need to realise, guys, that sometimes, no matter how expensive the mic is, it can change or distort your voice. There you go. Tip number two. See, not many people tell you this. No one really tells you this shit. Right, anyway, yeah, but you got to change. One thing I have noticed, change your pitch of your voice every now and again. Don't sound monotone. Don't go, I am now playing domination, and oh, I just got killed. Oh, that's up. You need to really like put high pitch or low pitch, or change it all the time. Change it so you sound interesting, you sound alert, you sound like you want to do this. This moves on to tip number D. I can't remember which one it is. Sound interesting. Right, this comes to topics you want to talk about. Now, topics you want to talk about could be anything. It could be gameplay, it could be game news, it could be things you found out randomly about your sister because she's a whore, that type of thing. Anything, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as you sound interesting, people will listen, people will engage, people will want to know. The best things when it comes to topics I've seen is Let's Talk. You've seen 2 episodes on my channel. Hopefully, if not, check my channel out. That'd be awesome. Is where I talk about moi. The first episode being my ex-girlfriend, because a lot of people ask me, since I'm a single father, how did that happen? So I told them. And next thing was, episode 2 was a random trip to Wales. I just remembered, just not too long ago. It's because you are a faceless commentator. Some people are getting around this, by the way. I think K-pop's one big one from doing it. Is put in K-pop and a couple of other people, but I know K-pop more. I watch K-pop a bit more. Is put in like an in-view camera. It's basically stick a camera, like a webcam, at the top right-hand corner of your screen, so people see you when you're playing, so you're not as faceless as you normally would be. So that is another little tip, because remember, you are a faceless commentator. If you don't want to put your face on there, do the stuff I said before about either talking about yourself, making yourself sound interesting so people connect with you. Because if you're faceless and people don't like you, if you don't connect with you, they won't be asked about you in your channel. It's a way of getting people there. Now, the most important tip that no fucker ever talks about, which you really have to find out for yourself, is how long this is going to take. This is not overnight. You're not going to be a Fred. You're not going to be a Cenanas. You're not going to be a Hutch, a Sark, fucking Frizz, Grizz, Only Use Me Blade, Ken Burton, No Regrets, and all that. You're not going to be any of these people overnight. It takes months, maybe even years, unless you're lucky shit who gets a contract like there and then and becomes like fucking good overnight. Fair play to you, mate. You get so much respect out of me for that. But 9 times out of 10, guys, it's a long process. I've been doing this since March, and I've worked my way up to 67 subs, and worked my ass off to get to 67 subs. Not many people realise. If you watch my older videos, you probably look at them and that's a piece of shit. But then you start watching as I go through, you do see the progression I am getting there. And not many people know this. It takes a long time to get there, so people get frustrated and no one's watching the channel, and then they kind of get bored of it, and then they have hissy fits and all that shit, and then you're sitting there going, told you so. And now no one tells you this, guys, it's a long process. If you're doing this to get rich, famous, you might as well just basically give up before you start. Simple as, ain't gonna happen. It's oversaturated anyway. If this was a market that almost not many people was in there, yeah, you could do it, but because of all the people I just mentioned, it's so oversaturated, it's hard. Hence why I said I work to get the 67 subs. To get the 67 subs who watch your videos, it's quite even hard as it is, trust me. But yeah, now if you're doing this for fun, guys, you'd like me, you don't care about all that, you just want to get the videos out there, you love the people watching videos, you love the comments, regardless of the good or bad comments, you love them. That is what you want. Now, I like my channel, I even like my older videos to show you guys, to show the progression, because before I did all this, I had like a Dazzle, and I didn't have a splitter, and I had, no editing software, and you can tell. Now that I've got everything, it's awesome. One hardware I did fuck up on though, I didn't tell you guys, is a splitter box or a splitter cables. You need it, by the way, research it up. You need them to basically play your games and record at the same time. Thought I mentioned that, guys. I forgot to mention it in the first one because I was rushing, to be honest with you, I had things to do, so I thought I'd put it up there. I thought I'd just kind of mention it a tiny bit in this video. But really honest, to be honest with you guys, I can't really say much. The fact is, these are just bog standard tips that you're probably sitting there going, well, there. But if you look realistically, you won't find a lot of videos that talk about how long it takes, if you ever make it, what you may sound like, and all that. So I'm not saying I'm the only one who's done this, but it's kind of good advice, I think, so far that I've learned. One more thing, subscribers, guys. Subs can take forever. Now, I don't use sub for sub or view for view, all that bullshit. I think it's cheating your way to the top. A couple of people, loads of people I know who's done that. I personally think it's a bit pathetic and shit, but it is my opinion. It just means that you can't be asked to do it properly, and you want to try and get money out of it and all that shit. People will find out. For example, if you had like 900 subs and you're getting not even 100 views a video, people will start going, there's a massive imbalance there, and then they go, it's sub for sub. It's literally, that's how fast people work that out. For me, for example, like I said, I got 67 subs and I'm getting between 40 to about 60 odd per video, so that's kind of cool. And people kind of say, well, that's fair enough numbers. But by the looks of it, guys, this is running out. There we go. It's a victory. Thank you guys for watching this. Can you please drop a like and or fave? That'd be kind of cool. Can you sub and please comment? That'd be awesome. This has been your nice lovely host, Emo, and I'll see you later. Peace out.